and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And it's George missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's good from Holiday on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here is George. Leonard finds George. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Middleton right side. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by George. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton right side. The kick out to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And here is DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Now George. Zubac trying to break loose. George, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Jackson. George finds Zubac. Morris outside. Jackson has the open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson. Clock is at 3. Here's Tucker. Middleton trying to break free. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard attacking. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here is Forbes, defended by Batum. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Back to Tucker. That shot off. Great D that time from Rondo. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Everly with the ball. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Teague. Pass to Forbes. Here's Portis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
It's good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 2. And will. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
You know, I think the underdog story started.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
We've got Bobby Portis. Holiday out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Cousins. The Clippers in the lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Holiday. It's tipped.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Beverly looking around. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Kennard. Rebound, Milwaukee. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Holiday, man with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Okuru. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Outside Rondo, the pass to George. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks trail. Here's DiVincenzo. It's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Here's Morris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Batum against Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Rondo passes to George. Back to Rondo. With the floater. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubac no good. Bucks trail by 4. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Good on the bucket.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
The Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to George. Batum trying to break loose. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Teague against Rondo. Back to Teague. Middleton outside. There's the triple. The shot off that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 9 points and 1. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Paul George. Patrick Patterson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Zubac in at center. Here's Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
And here's George for 3. But he recovers it. Passes it to Zubac. Lopez with the steal. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And the rejection by Leonard.
and a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Jackson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 4 to shoot. For the lead, he lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's George, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Middleton outside. Another miss by Middleton.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's George. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too.
Pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. The pass to Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Zubats against Lopez. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. The shot comes out. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portis with it. He's picked up by Cousins. T kicks it to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Mora. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Nice open look, but it's no good. Clippers leading by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Connaughton to the right side. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Portis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Holiday. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Portis can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Now, here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Portis. Stolen by Beverly. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's the break. Here's Forbes. And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Mann. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bucks. And here's Beverly. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Morris. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Forbes. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Portis. This one for 3. And it's Beverly missing. The Bucks trail. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. That ties it up. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Holiday against Beverly. Elbow shot is on the way. Los Angeles with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Clock at 6. Giannis passes to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. Los Angeles with another miss. And they go to the intentional foul. Milwaukee in the lead. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lopez. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Leonard with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The three from George. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. To the middle, here's Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Covington wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it. Antetokounmpo's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Tips it up. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And that one, good. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Here's Middleton, following the score by Damian Lillard. Giannis inside, defended by Covington. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And Portland making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The shot's good.
It's tough. When I think of Dame, that's the first word that comes up. Show him why on that hoop right there.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Middleton. It's stolen by Anthony. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drops in the tray. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Portland trailing here. Anthony kicks to Powell. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Takes the 13-footer. And he overshot that one, missing. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
He's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's Lillard. misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yep, it counts.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. McCollum finds Lillard over Holiday. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton left side. Antetokounmpo. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time? At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Portland out in front, leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Anthony. Back to Canner. Pass to Simons. Look at that. And he dunks it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Portis. Shot from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland leading by 3. Here's Simons. Outside, Jones. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And so Jones nails both of them. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by McCollum. Can they get it? The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McCollum outside. Pass to Simons. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, GA, the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you don't even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Here's Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's McCollum. It's blocked. Outside Covington. Cantor against Portis. Second shot opportunity. Cantor's shot is off.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Forbes can't get it to go. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portland also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anfernee Simons.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Jones. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And Cantor throws it down.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Oh, what a beautiful point.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Holiday. No good on the last second attempt there. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that should...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in itself.
You got to really hit Lopez when he's shooting. When you don't, he's capable of finish.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here. Portland leading by 6. Now Lillard. He kicks it to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got 12 in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Middleton on the wing, guarded by Powell. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
That one from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment, but muscling through.
Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. Here's Lillard. He's got 9. Dishes to McCollum. Nurkic trying to get open. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Outside Holiday. No good on the shot. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get, running the floor beautifully.
Powell against Middleton. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. They get it again, and Holiday is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here is Lillard, 13 points in the game. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Excellent D there from Anthony.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Nobody near Nurkic. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons is checked in. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Forbes. It's good from long range. Forbes has got 5.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Lillard looking around. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Tucker finds Teague. Bucks passing it around. Nurkic with the block.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Lillard outside. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. And Jones subbed in for Lillard. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Teague. Right side, Portis. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Banked in off the glass. Covington's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Passes to Forbes. Back to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Nora. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Powell, no one around him. No good with the triple.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Jones with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Up again.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Canner. Covington's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the three ball is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Lillard outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Nwora, fourth. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. McCollum passes to Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Foul for 3. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here we go. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jeff Teague. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter. Then, boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career. And he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Pass to McCollum. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Trailblazers leading by 12. The 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Holiday with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
The pass to Covington. Back to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
McCollum passes to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. They get it back.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Coming up next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant in at the four-man position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Passes it to Harris. It's Durant on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Middleton outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. From the wing. Count it.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
And the Nets with possession.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And the pass to Harris. Outside Jordan. Back to Harris. Takes a 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Harden outside. Launches a 3. Harris inside. Defended by Middleton. Harris misses.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. To halt the run. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton against Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And Irving pulls it down. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Holiday surveying the floor. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Irving. Almost, but it rolls out. Bucks leading by 4. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Yeah, Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
A shot by Harden, wide open. No good from outside. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got 6 points.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Brown out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
The shot's good from Forbes.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Green finds KD. Nets passing it around. Beyond the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bucks leading by 5. Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Norrell. Back to Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there it is for him. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden against Teague. And it's good, 2 points. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Portis, the pass to Tucker. Here's Norrell. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Teague against Harden. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Tucker. And they're moving it up. Here's Teague. And he lays it straight in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Passes it to Portis. Here's Norrell. Guarded by KD. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And it's Irving missing. Bucks leading by 5. Middleton outside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Irving. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Irving can't get it to go. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Brown the pass to Jordan. Back to Brown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 9 points. And you, big fella. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Hey, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Middleton looking it over. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from James Harden.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. Poked away. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Durant in the corner. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. That one goes in. KD's got 6.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Holiday finds Middleton. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Lopez against Harden. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Harden. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And the rejection by Harden.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They could use a bucket. Portis trying to free himself.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we could feel that one all the way over here. Count it. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. .149 left in the third quarter. Brown down low. Teague covering. That one falls. Claxton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Teague against Irving. Portis drives in. He kicks it to Forbes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside, Green. It's blocked. Brown against Teague. Some solid defense from Brown. It's tipped. Forbes the pass to Portis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harden's checked in. And Durant puts up a deep 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. His first shot coming late. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
2 points. That one goes.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
2 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Free throw good. Teague. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bucks ahead, up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next, how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in a power forward.
Oh, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
Lopez with the steal. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up. For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's KD. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Here's Harden, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Here's Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lopez, right side. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Harden right side. And on the way from Irving for 3. The offensive rebound.
Now DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Holiday against Harden. Down low. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Middleton for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD finds Irving. Knocks it loose. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The pass to Connaughton. Inside. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Holiday with it. Lopez right side. Over Harden. Another shot. Jordan with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Lopez left side. It's in!
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And here's Holiday. Good!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Harden way outside. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubats in at the center position. High post, Zubats. Outside, George. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotation.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Middleton with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jackson passes to Leonard. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's George missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Holiday. Launches it. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Middleton.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And that one, good.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Jackson dishes to George. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Middleton on the wing. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Outside Leonard. High post try, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. Portis, the pass to Teague, and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Kennard. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is what Cousins gives you. Good recognition, the ability to make plays for his teammates.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Rondo against Teague. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Cousins. Here's George. Batum. It's good on the putback.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Teague. Forbes dishes to Teague. Got a piece of it. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. And he comes up with the deuce. Batum's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Teague against Rondo. Here's Portis. And the call. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Patrick Beverly out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Batum, and it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
This is for any dedicated floor spacer. Once in a while, you have to test the defense inside. Forbes with a beautiful play.
Up top, Cousins, defended by Portis. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Bucks trail by 5. Tucker finds Portis. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. 5-on-3 break. Teague for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Bucket is good. Leonard's got his 2nd basket.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Now here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the lob to Portis.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Clippers leading by 3. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Here's Mann. Crafty move. He lays it in. Mann's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Forbes, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Leonard. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 5. Here's Forbes. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Lets it go from the wing. And Morris throws it down.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Rondo against Holiday. Giannis left side. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rondo passes to Zubac. Back to Rondo. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. The 3 from George. Drills it from outside. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Rondo looking around. He feeds it to Jackson. There's the pass to Morris. He kicks it to Rondo. Over Holiday. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was all about the Clippers as the game got going. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. And that'll about...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And Antetokounmpo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Back to Jackson. Down low. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Middleton. No points in the game yet for him. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 11. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
And George drops them both. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. George finds Jackson. 5 on the clock. High post, Zubats. But he stays with it. And again, no good by the Clippers. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Over George. The Bucks getting another chance here. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Middleton with it. Leonard picks him up. Middleton looking it over. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's DiVincenzo.
Hey, keep the ball moving. Holiday showing good leadership, running the offense all the way through.
And the Clippers call time here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. The Clippers in the lead. Everly with the ball. Pass to Cousins. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Cousins. Stolen. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And Cousins throws it down.
And that's a great effort. Fast break opportunity for DeMarcus Cousins, and he doesn't waste it.
Bucks trail by 13. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Pass to Kennard. From downtown, here's Oturu. Back to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
2 on the clock. Here's Cousins. The putback just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. And here is DiVincenzo. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. The feed to Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Rondo. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Good. Kennard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
A 3-ball. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Paul George is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Oturu in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Rondo is a pro in transition. He can flat out get it done.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Rondo. Puts it up from 12. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Forbes. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Batum scanning the floor. 14 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Rondo. Outside George. From outside the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
The pass to Connaughton. Kicks to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, George. Here we go, one-on-one. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Aston Worrell. Now Tucker from deep. Oturu with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, George. The 3. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Forbes. Off target at the rim. Clippers leading by 12. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Portis. And here they go. Here's Tucker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
On the wing, George. Moves back up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 12. Giannis outside. Middleton on the wing. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got his first points of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Passes to Morris. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis with it. Leonard picks him up. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up
as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for George.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. George against DiVincenzo. Another shot outside for Jackson. It's George on the wing. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Off target. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We bring you tonight. We are
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Powell. Pass to Nurkic, shakes him, and he lays it up and in.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
Giannis outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's not going to go for him. Good D by McCollum.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Lillard from outside. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee the other way now. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. And the first shot of the night for him missing. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot by Powell, no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And that one hits back iron.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Covington passes to Powell. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Passes it to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Lillard gets it to go.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lillard, right side. There's the pass to Nurkic. Lillard looking around. It's good from the top of the key. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Shots good by Middleton. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Teague, the pass to Norrell. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's Jones. Great D that time from Teague.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Jones. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Cantor. Anthony right side. Back to Cantor. No good with the layup. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 4. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he's
humble beginnings. I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. Just 2 to shoot. Shot's good by Anthony.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Tucker with the ball. Anthony on him. Connaughton passes to Portis. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot by Anthony, no good. It's Portis, high post. He's against Cantor. Portis can't get it to go.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And stolen by Portis. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Simons. Fades back. Hits the front of the rim and out. Milwaukee leading by 4. Now Tucker inside, stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony with it, picked up by Portis. It's Anthony with the drive. There's the dish to Powell. Cantor inside, guarded by Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Anthony.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Outside Portis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the wing. Here's Forbes. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Forbes has got his first bucket in this one. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Bucks leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Forbes can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He gets that one.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Simons surveying the D. Kicks it out to McCollum. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation for the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Antetokounmpo for the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Middleton against Powell. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Powell with the steal. Lillard with no one around. Portland no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Giannis down there in great position down low and good timing on the putback.
Good on the shot.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Holiday against Lillard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
Lillard misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And so it's the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that does it for our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward position.
Well, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
Here's Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Middleton after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Pass to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Lopez. That shot is off. Great D that time from Nurkic. A 3 from McCollum. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Covington with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Bucks leading by 10. Passes it to Middleton. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his third basket of the night. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for McCollum. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Teague against Lillard. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
That one doesn't go. Here's Teague. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers trail by 12. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Lillard missing. Stolen by Cantor. To the wing right side. Lillard the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now the pass to Connaughton. Feeds it to Lopez. Excellent D from Cantor. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Lillard with it, picked up by Teague. Lillard against Teague. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Lillard.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Here's Lillard. The shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Connaughton. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with the steal?
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 12. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And Holiday kicks to Portis. And Tucker has it in the corner. Wide open. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, pushing and shoving, grabbing and holding, not stopping Melo right there. Strong take to the rack.
McCollum against Holiday. Pass to Portis. Yes, that goes in. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Middleton against Jones. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Portis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Holiday against Anthony. Shoots from the elbow. They get it again. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Here's Holiday. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Forbes the pass to Portis. For 3, Middleton. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And here's Holiday. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Portland. A 12-point game. Powell for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Here is Forbes. Middleton outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Powell for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Middleton on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Portis kicks to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Powell. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting the ball at 42%. McCollum against Howard. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
A 3 from McCollum. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Forbes. From deep. He can't hit that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Powell for 3. It's McCollum on the wing. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Tucker. Middleton with it. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Forbes. Trains it from beyond the arc. And a wide open look for McCollum. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the shooting guard position. Harden outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton for 3. The rebound by Harden.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Cloak loose, and Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here's Giannis. He can't get it to go. Jordan with some nice D.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Nets leading by 4. Harden outside. Jordan dishes to Harden. From past the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Bucks trail by 4. To the paint, Tucker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Irving surveying the floor. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
That one goes in. Irving's got his second basket.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Now, here's Teague. Pass to Tucker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 8 points.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high. Makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Here is Forbes. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And yes, it's good. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Teague, the pass to Portis. The shot will not fall.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And then Durant with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what the...
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And, Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Holiday. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And Durant sends it back. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the wide open shot from Green. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Holiday. No good there. The Nets go the other way with it.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Good on the bucket. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Irving.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The kick out to Teague. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Guys, I really like how Teague attacks. I mean, he does a nice job getting inside the guts of the defense and really baiting them into fouling. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And here's Harden for three. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Teague. Giannis outside. For three, Middleton. Antetokounmpo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Harden outside. The rebound by Middleton.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack. And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man. Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Lopez, no luck. Nets leading by 6. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Jordan has made his bones in the NBA with force and athleticism. At that time on the break, nice finishing touch.
Teague, the pass to DiVincenzo. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
The pass to Lopez. Harris against Middleton, and it goes down 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Harden wide open. He shoots, and it's off from 3-point range. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
And so Milwaukee, again, turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Harden dishes to Green. Back to Harden. Durant wide open. He fires. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Holiday with it. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Bucks trail by 10.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Giannis no good. Nets leading by 12. Harden inside the 3-point line. Misses off the right iron. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, Middleton. A rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Bucks trail by 16. Outside Holiday. 43 seconds left in the third.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Passes it to Durant. Over Lopez. And it's Durant missing. Bucks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Even Shenzo can't hit it. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Durant missing. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Harden, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Holiday.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Portis. Teague out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Nora in at the three, the small forward. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Teague, here we go. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is kept back down to 14 on those points from Connaughton.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
The three from Harden. Knocks down the 3 ball.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Connaughton passes to Teague. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Back to Teague. And they pick up 2.
And there's no slowing down Jeff Teague on the drive. An expert at getting his shot past tight defense.
Down low. The kick out to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 19.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Antetokounmpo. Good D by Harden.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Pulls up on the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Teague drives in, and the shot goes in. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 19 points. Outside Durant. From deep, Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A nice shot by Teague.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Harden kicks to Irving. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. Bucks trail by 15. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. The tray. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to KD. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over onto Kumbo. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 17. Now DiVincenzo in the corner. Middleton with it. The rebound by Harden. Nobody near Irving. Kept alive. Outside for KD. KD on the wing. On the wing, Harris. Missed it, even after all those chances. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for great.